Good morning. Day 4 of the CDT. Had a pretty good sleep last night. My body feels okay now, but even an hour ago, I thought, wow, I just did not recover very well. Almost no wind, beautiful morning. My campmates have been gone for like 45 minutes. They were up and gone in the dark with headlamps. I hadn't even started drinking my coffee and having breakfast when they left. I don't think they did any of that stuff. They just did the town march. I'm not going to be in a huge hurry. Get under 14, I think, all the way to town. I don't know really what the plan is. I have a room for tonight. I got to wait and see what the situation's going to be for if I'm going to zero or not. I had it figured out where I really didn't need to zero, I don't think. And as long as I can get to town, have all my chores done, and be like laying in a bed with my feet up by 5 or 6 at the latest, it may be fine. Otherwise, I may go ahead and just zero. We'll see. Other than being tired, I noticed that 50 plus mile an hour winds tomorrow. And then after that, next week's supposed to be highs in the upper 70s, which should be lovely. Anyway, beautiful morning. Gonna enjoy the morning and just stroll along for a bit. I just love mornings on trail. It's cool. What birds there are around here are chirping. There's just something about sitting in your tent in the morning, drinking coffee as the world comes alive and the sun comes up. It's probably the biggest reason I do this kind of stuff. That, and I do kind of really like the feeling of doing a really big day and seeing how much I can push myself and feeling accomplished at the end of the day. But man, what a beautiful morning. The sunrises and sunsets out here are amazing. I actually had already had my camera put away and just got out of the tent the other night to go to the bathroom. And the whole sky was completely pink and just gorgeous. And I just stood there and looked at it. Afterwards, I thought, oh, I should have got a video of that. If you don't like a lot of talking, I'm sorry, because I got some stuff to talk about here this morning. Just some things I haven't shared yet, or I don't think I've talked about. And it's hard for me to help you experience what I'm experiencing or without understanding all of it. So one thing, I know I've said everything is dry, but it's so dry. Everything has dust. Like my sleeping quilt, my sleeping pad, everything has this real fine layer of dirty grit on it. And there's no like brushing it off because it's right back seconds later. And I did talk a little bit about the difference in humidity here. Like there is none. My nose has been pretty crusty, kind of bloody crusty the last couple days. My feet, I have talked about. The thorn that went in my foot, that's not really been a problem at all since it happened. Both my pinky toes are a problem. They're constantly sending signals to my brain to stop, but obviously I'm ignoring those. The biggest issue I've been dealing with, I don't think I've really mentioned. My GI tract is struggling to adapt to our new reality. I think going from a Midwest spring to desert dry heat, doing 20 to 25 miles a day, and eating different food has done a number on me. I think I dug 4 cat holes in 4 hours yesterday afternoon. Let's just say I don't have a very trusting relationship with my sphincter right now. It makes it hard to do 26 miles, although we did do 26.3 yesterday with that situation going on. So hoping that gets calmed down here soon. I think it's already a lot better now than it was yesterday. Haven't really had any issues today at all. Other than that, everything is going splendidly well out here. I know there's a lot of people that complain about the heat and talk about how hard that is from different videos I've seen from prior years. And I don't know, maybe I've just been lucky, but I have not really had any. It's hot, but it's nothing like some of the stuff I experienced in the Arizona Trail last year. So I don't know, maybe I've just been lucky with that, but all in all, the CDT is pretty amazing. Trail Angel Apple told us yesterday that he climbed this pyramid mountain one time, and he thought that as he stood up there, that he may have been the only person up there in 100 years or something, the only human. And then he took a step or two and saw a little glass jar with a note in it. He opened the jar and there was a note that somebody's Mrs. So-and-so's third grade class was here. And the date was like 2 weeks prior and they all signed it. So he said, yeah, I was humbled real quick with that. I thought that was a funny story. I've been seeing quite a few cows all of a sudden. This one is like right on the edge of the trail, so we'll have to see if he runs or if I give him a wide berth. We'll see. I say him, but I guess it's a she. That last one finally moved. This one's in the trail and there's not really much places for it to go, so I'm trying to get it to go. I can't really go around it either. Come on, let's go. Come on, let's go. Here is the 5th and final CDT water cache. I'm gonna get a little bit of water, and man, there's no shade here, but I need a break. My feet are throbbing. I'm sitting here hiding in the diagonal shade. It's about 36 inches wide maybe, and I'm just kind of hunkered down in here. The shades of this water box have filled up a little bit. I'm gonna drink some more here. I'm gonna take a break for total probably 20 minutes. These feet are hurting, and I was feeling it, and I was right. My pinky toes are, the skin that was started to heal over last night while I was sleeping is peeled back again. So I don't know. I got to figure something out with these toes because they hurt, and I'm still 6.5 miles from town. I should still be there by around noon probably. So that'd be fine. I don't want to walk anymore. Yeah, I do. I love hiking. I love hiking. Can't wait to walk more. It has been a rough hour. I covered a good bit of ground, like 3.5 miles, but I am in pain. My feet are throbbing, and it just hurts. I'm 2.7 from town. I'm sitting on a cooler that was open, and I think it's been here for a couple weeks. Luckily it was open, so I knew that there was no like cold drinks in it. But I decided to make it trail magic anyway and use it as a chair for a minute or two. It is, what does it say, 10:42. So I don't know, what does that mean? I'll be to town by 11:45 or before probably. So I mean, all in all, pretty good, but it just hurts more than it's supposed to. I am 1.7 from town. The way my feet feel right now, I'd be leaning towards zeroing tomorrow. I was planning to do this first section in 5 days. I carried 5 full days of food. I only needed 3. So I'm going into town with 2 full days of food. And then I thought the next section would probably take me 5 days. But now, looking at it and knowing what I know now and how I've been doing, there's no way it's gonna take more than 4. So I really only need to resupply with 2 days of food. So what I do is really gonna kind of depend on how this town stop goes. The trail actually walks right through Lordsburg, and it walks down Main Street. The Econolodge, my motel, is on Main Street, so it's right on the trail. Depending on when they let me check in could change a lot of things. Just because if they don't let me check into 3 or 4 o'clock, I'll have to just go sit in McDonald's or somewhere and kind of just wait to start doing any kind of chores. If I can start doing chores now and then be done late afternoon and then have the whole day to keep my feet up in bed, I may feel a lot better. So I don't know. Bottom line is, even if I zero here, I was always planning to zero in the second town, Silver City. But even if I zero in both towns, I'm going to still be ahead of where I thought I was going to be by a day. So that's that. The other thing, now that I have cell service close to town, a sad thing just happened. I had a text pop in from the CDT coalition warning us that the part of the Gila alternate is closed for the hummingbird fire. Now that's not until after I get to the next town. So I'm not going to really think much about it until I get to Silver City and then figure out what that situation is. But I have a box going to a place on that alternate. And if I can't do that alternate, it may change a lot of things. So I don't know. I'm not going to worry about that until the next town. But can you see all these grasshoppers? They've been everywhere. But anyway, only about 1.5 miles to town. And then we will see how things go. No such luck at the motel. They said no rooms ready for at least an hour. They're still cleaning them. So I just sat down for a few minutes, checked out the hiker box. I was hoping for a partial can of fuel to refill mine, but there wasn't any. I'm gonna go walk to McDonald's and have lunch, and hopefully they have good Wi-Fi. I've been to McDonald's and ate, had some soda, had an ice cream cone, started working on my videos. I went into Family Dollar, picked up a couple little resupply items, but came over here to the grocery store, little market, and they're almost out of everything. They have no bars. They have very sporadic anything for hikers. And the guy working there said, yeah, you need to go to Dollar General. He said, we got hit really hard the last 2 weeks and we're out of everything. So I don't know. I'm gonna head back to the motel in a minute. My buddy just texted and said they won't let him in yet either. So I may find Dollar General on the way back too and try to get some more done, but I'm tired. Okay, I'm sitting out here in front of the motel, waiting for my laundry. I'm showing you my view. And I'm just sitting out here because the cell signal's better, and I'm having to upload my videos on cell service because the Wi-Fi here is nearly non-existent. None of the restaurants even look like they're open. I don't know. Most all the chores are close to done. I've got to find some more resupply somewhere, but I can even get a few things at the gas station if I had to. So I don't know. I'm ready to leave tomorrow, but my feet hurt every time I walk just a little bit. So I've not decided what I'm going to do yet, but I don't know. I'll probably just leave, but who knows? Okay, all the town chores are finished. I've just got to edit today's video and get it uploaded. And I got takeout food from that Mexican place next door. It looks really good, but it is a little after 6, so I need to just get in this bed and get my feet up and see how they feel in the morning. Because right now, even walking in town to get the stuff I needed, my feet are really hurting. There's this red flag warning tomorrow for wind, or like a wind advisory that says 50-mile-an-hour gusts, and it could be a lot of blowing debris. And the girl at the motel said that they call those brownouts here, and they get really bad. But the guys that I've been hiking around, and several other people that I've met here today that started a day before us but came into town today as well, just ahead of us. Somehow we never saw each other on trail. They're all leaving tomorrow too. So I don't know. My plan is to get up and leave tomorrow. I'm just not super early. I'm going to figure that out tonight. So I'm going to go ahead and end this here. Have a good night. Thanks for watching. And I'll see you tomorrow. It'll either be on trail or in this motel room.